For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Warriors in San Francisco. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but it was as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title, that he rejuvenated his career. Stotts wasn't sure he'd get another coaching opportunity, but after that, he said the stars aligned. Kevin, he's now in year 8 as head coach in Portland.
The players love him. Thank you, David. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start, but when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year with the injuries. You don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early, because when for young teams, once the scout report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season as the days go ahead. Yeah, watch out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Gobert, Lee out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Anthony in at the 4 slot. And for Chicago, we've got the Cobra. Porter is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Porter. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Lee kicks to Beal. A baseline J. Count the basket. Beal's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Portland.
Look at the precision from Beal. It's just incredible. He loves slashing his way through the D with his ball hand.
Left side, Porzingis. And Lee pulls it down. First quarter, just over a minute played. Barton, no luck. Porter looking it over. Gobert with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Martin with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Down low. And Lee with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here is Porter. Portland making their last shot. Porzingis passes to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Cobra. Gobert with the block.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, many said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it. 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. I mean, this team is going in the right direction.
Let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. And you look at the Cobra, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Red Hot, he shows up in that same conversation.
And really both showing a gift at the defensive end, applying pressure and picking pockets.
Free throw good, Lee.
Well, yeah, Kevin, last season was not a successful one for the Bulls. I mean, they had the 5th worst record in the NBA, although it got them a nice draft pick. But it was another step in a long rebuilding process.
Now, here's Porter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Can they get it? The pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here, and he gets it to go. For the Bulls, Chris, they had a young team, and they knew it wasn't their time.
Yeah, the team decided to move on from the Hoiberg era as well, Kevin. I mean, they dealt with a lot of injuries during last season, and the team is still searching for an identity. A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Pass to Porter. Drops in the layup for 2.
More than just an outside shooter. When Porter has good position inside, he'll use it.
Lee passes to Barton. And here is Beal, guarded by Porter. And Beal kicks to Barton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Passes to Barton. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's the Cobra. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Here's DiVincenzo. Barton defending. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Gobert dishes to Lee. Back to Gobert. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Anthony. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right side, Porzingis. To the right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bulls, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
And they've caught everyone off guard. The question now, how do you keep this going?
Chicago with the ball. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Here's the Cobra. He with the block, and he's able to get it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Now the pass to Porzingis.
Who's watching here?
4 on the clock. Here's the Cobra, covered by Lee. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Cobra. Trailblazers leading by 6. On the court for the Trailblazers, Ricky Rubio is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Bradley, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Beal in at the 3. Now here's Lin. Last game he had 12. The layup missed. To the middle, and the basket by Hill. Hill's got 5.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Rubio, the pass to Lin. To the inside, Bradley, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Pass to Bell. Here's Harrison. And here is Hill. Here's the Cobra. Kicks to Doumbouya. The Cobra got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Lee's checked in for Portland. Rubio, the pass to Beal. Outside, Lin. Got a piece of it. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And how about the numbers here for Lee? He's putting up about 14 points a night, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Portland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off the road.
I would agree. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from the Cobra.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rubio dishes to Beal. A fader. Trailblazers keep it alive. Bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
No, he just caught the defensive napkin. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Bulls moving the ball around. Now here is Hill. 5 points in the game. The Cobra. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And it's 8 points for the Cobra.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Beal. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Yep, that one goes.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guys.
Pass to Dumboya. Here's the Cobra, covered by Rubio. Passes it to Harrison. Here's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Rubio, the pass to Brantley. Now here's Lynn. He's tightly guarded. That one drops for him. Lynn's got 5 points so far.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Back to Harrison. Here's the Cobra. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. A different look now for Portland. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers out in front, leading by a point. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They lead by 1. Kenny, what do you think?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Michael Porter. And there's Porzingis, and it's the Cobra, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
Chicago leading, and here we go. The Bulls feel straight.
I like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
The Trailblazers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Outside, Beal. Portland again missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here DiVincenzo. Defending. DiVincenzo passes to Porzingis. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Lee. 12 points for him. Here's Porter. Finished off the break. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lee bounce pass. Here's Anthony. True on the 14-footer. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
A 3 from Porzingis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Beal. Goes up at the stripe. Anthony kicks to Gobert. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside, Porter. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and a mentality of a small guy. And we all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, he's embracing his role as a leader. Bill knows his team depends on him to score like this.
DiVincenzo passes to Porzingis. The kick out to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And the Bulls last year, Kevin, had a lot of holes in their teams. They struggled on offense as well as defense, and their lack of outside shooting was one of their bigger issues.
Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Trailblazers trail by 11. C-Webb, the Bulls last year, bottom 2 offense in the league.
Yeah, only slightly better than the Knicks. I mean, you know, Kevin, injuries hurt, and they had to suit up 22 different players last year. But overall, this team has a lot of work to do on the offensive end to improve.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Now here's Lee. He's got 12. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Lee's got 14 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Took him no time at all on that one. The Cobras got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Boy is checked in for the Bulls.
And a quick look at the numbers for Porter. Getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Anthony, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Back to Porter. Dishes to Doumbouya. Knocks it loose and stolen by Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Way to attack there.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 17. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Outside, Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive way. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Now here's Barton. He has 6. Porzingis with the block. Here's Gobert. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Doumbouya. Banked in off the glass. Doumbouya's got 7.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Porter against Barton. Takes it from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Rubio. Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Beal can't get it to go.
Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Got that one up quick. That's now 22 points for the Cobra.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
To him, Greg, the basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
The Trailblazers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That free throw good from Barton. George Hill's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Brantley. In the corner, Murray with it. Rubio with a wide open look. Portland again missing. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Anthony. Ricky Rubio is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Bradley in at the 5 spot. Portland with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Anthony. Nice D from Porter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good D by Rubio.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Murray dishes to Rubio. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Now, here's Porter. Here's the Cobra, poked away and stolen by Murray, and the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Portland. Trailblazers trail by 20. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka helped find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Here's Barton. Following the basket by Otto Porter. Clock at 6. Barton against Porter. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Bulls leading by 22. Porter, no luck. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rubio taking his time here. Back to Anthony. Over Porter. Portland, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And for Portland, they're shooting at 46%,
Time out.
making some buckets. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. never an easy road to start him.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they've taken fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
Here's the Cobra, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Harrison in for Goran Dragic. So he gets them both. 2-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And the 3-ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Porzingis.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hill passes to the Cobra. Right side Porzingis. And that one is good.
And it's just competing, and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now here's Lynn. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the pass to Lyles. Over Porzingis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's the Cobra. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Lynn. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Goran, was defense the key to getting this victory tonight?
Yeah, we know if we want to win that game, we have to be solid in defense. You know, they're a fast-running team. They're gonna shoot three-point line, and we just have to be solid in defense. And we did that. Then in the end, we won that game. So.
Yeah, you guys worked outside in, and you were able to get stops and get the win. Congrats, Goran. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.